I.S.U.P.K.
So the first verse we're going to go ahead and get is Matthew 5:17.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Hold it right there. All right. And he said, think not. Why did he say that? Because the Most High is a prophet. You understand? This is Christ speaking himself. He said, think not that he has come to destroy the law. All right? And he said that because he knew that the Christian church in 2016 was going to be teaching that Christ did away with the law, that it's the New Testament, that the law is done away with. And that is not the case. Keep going, huh?
Or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
And he said, I have not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill. And what does that mean? Destroy, to fulfill. The word fulfill means to complete. If I fulfill my obligation, that means I completed my obligation. So what that is saying, and what Yahawashi is saying, is that he come to fulfill the law. He completed the law. You understand? So I don't know where the Christian church comes up with Christ did away with the law. I don't see that in the Bible. You understand? And this is the King James Version of the Holy Bible that the brother here is reading out of. Okay? This isn't anything that you are unfamiliar with. Right. You understand? This is the Holy Bible. All right, continue on. Matthew 5:18.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
And he said till heaven and earth pass. Okay, we all know that the Most High is here in heaven and in earth. Okay, so heaven and earth ain't going nowhere. You understand? Keep reading, huh?
One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
And he said not one drop or one tittle, to no wise. That what up?
Shall in no wise pass from the law.
Shall no wise pass from the law. So this earth ain't going nowhere. And every jot and every tittle, we must follow and obey every law, statute, or commandment. Every, not one commandment, but all commandment. Not one statute, but all statutes. You understand? So that's what that verse is breaking down. Is that we should follow every little information that we can about this Bible and how to live our lives as Hebrew Israelites, that we do it. You understand? Continue. And this is Christ talking here.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
Okay, and that says, whosoever dare break one of these commandments. You understand? One of y'all dare break these commandments. Or continue.
And shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
So what Yahawashi is saying is that anyone out here that continues to not follow the law, statute, and commandments of the Most High, and again, I'm talking about Israel, you blacks, Native Indians, and Hispanics. If you continue to not follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, and you are teaching your kids, or teaching your friends, or teaching just general people out here not to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, that you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. The Most High is not with that. You understand? But he goes and further says,
he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
And he's saying, like us brothers out here teaching in South Beach today, us brothers in the I.S.U.P.K, we out here teaching every one of you blacks, Native Indians, and Hispanics to wake up, to start serving the Most High, to stop eating that pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, to stop being a homosexual and taking rod in your mouth and in your butt, to stop having sex with your woman and leaving them. You understand? We are teaching you to follow every last one of the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Christ said himself that those are the ones who will be considered great in the kingdom of heaven. You understand? Matthew 19:17.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 17. And he said unto him, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God.
And pause right there. And Yahushua again is speaking himself. And he said, why is thou calling me good? You understand? See, Christ understands rank and order. He followed and did everything the Lord told him to do. Okay, so he took no credit. He said, why are you calling me good? I ain't good. I ain't ish. You understand? That there's only one person that is good. And that's the Most High thy power. You know him as God. And continue out.
But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
But if you want to enter into the kingdom, you want to live your life as a Hebrew Israelite, you want to call yourself following the law, statutes, and commandments, that you need to keep his law. You need to be in class, learning how to live your life as a Hebrew Israelite. You need to stop eating that pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You understand? You need to get up out of that Christian church and away from that white man who's doing nothing but deceiving you. It's why we call him the goddamn devil. You understand? You need to get with this I.S.U.P.K, home of the truth, and learn how to live your life as a Hebrew Israelite. And this is so heavy, man. It's so heavy because for generations we have been misled. You understand? We ain't been able to think for ourselves because we were beat and beat and beat and beat, and we're told lies, lies, lies on top of lies, and pretty much we're forced to believe in garbage. You understand? And us brothers here are letting you know that Christ died for you, you so-called blacks, Native Indians, and Hispanic people.
What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin, that grace may abound?
What shall we do then? Shall we continue to sin, that grace may abound, that grace may save us? Like, who does that sound like? That sounds like the Christian church. This is not what we do here. Okay, we follow every law, statute, and commandment. We don't make no excuse about what we feel, how we feel, what we should do while we out here in this world. We listen to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh and Yahushua, okay? And we follow everything, every little thing on how to live this life. You understand?